touch the sky. I feel the storm, I feel the flame. I'm not the same, I'm not the same. Breathe it in, this is the start. The beat of a brand new heart. Let it burn, let it break. I'll give it all that it takes. No turning back, no more lies. Watch me come alive. Into the fire, I'm born again. No fear, no chains, no bitter end. Into the fire, feel me ascend. This is where the legends begin.
I think that's working now. Let me know on the chat there if that's coming through. Happy days, happy days. For some weird reason, it wasn't being picked up on the actual settings of OBS, despite the fact that everything was fine, like last week. My favorite character in Harry Potter. That is bound to be. Oh, there's too many good ones. Far too many good ones. But Hagrid, just Hagrid in general, the way that he is, you know, that kind of character. Hey, Bandana, welcome. I'm sure you've all got to read that, so there's no point me going over it. Right. What way should we make our character look? I don't think that really works in this one anyway. You're either male or female though. Mm. Too many to. You want me to play as a female then? Right, no bother. Where's all the female ones? Right. So which one? Because there's her, her, her. Her as well, and then obviously her, and then her. It's pretty easy actually, Bandana. Just you just keep continuing to play and chat away for ages. Hmm. We'll go with this one. Seeing as Iowa wants me to play as a girl here. We'll give her some glasses too. These the hair options aren't really that great, are they? But no, it doesn't suit her. Oh my god. We'll do it this way, look. Right, we'll change the hair color, Volva. Brown, brunette. Um, do that. Eye color. It looks weird. Yeah, I know. Do that then. Does that eyebrow color look very similar to her actual hair, or is it too dark? We'll just keep it on that, but what name shall we give her? He needs a first and a last name, so... What name, guys? Wait, what? Voice 1. Oh my days, nah. Astolfo? I can hardly see that word sitting on my screen. Astolfo? First name then, anyway? Or is that last name? First? What about second name then? Do you have any ideas, Bandana? I'll end up just putting some random name in. Right, we'll wait for Bandana to think of a name here, like a last name, so... It's Astolfo. Can I actually add that in along with the first name? No, I can't. Shit. We'll do that. Ah, shit, we can't. We'll do that there because that's short for that, so... Moonflower or Blackstone? Welcome, Muna, by the way. Because we can't have, like, big names, unfortunately. Blackwood. Yeah, we could do Joe. So we'll do Blackwood then. She's a witch. Right. Let's go. Such a fun, like a long name. Oh. Apologies, guys. I didn't even realize that.
Let's not speak here, Eleazar. Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along. Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Apologies about that, Una. I literally had to upgrade from Windows 10 to Windows 11. So everything's kind of all over the place at the moment. So I apologize to everybody in advance for any issues that could crop up. So you bought a copy yesterday and it was in French. Well, that ain't good. Well, that's okay if you understand French, like, but... Ah. Are you able to change it back up properly?
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
That's not too bad then.
Student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
I'm not even going to try to pronounce that.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Oh shit.
Hang on! The key! Give me your hand!
Akemi-san. Ohio, or it is? No, it's not. It is.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Is that video playing for you alright, by the way? Like, it's not laggy or anything, or is it laggy? Oh shit.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would.
That's such a
but
long
stay
name, too.
close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
No, I'll not be using that. I'll be using my controller. It'll be much easier.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But
Yeah, it
Miriam
does.
sent that port
That
key
does
to
look really
George
good.
for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
See, I'm hoping it's not lagging on YouTube itself.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
That's kind of been a wee bit glitchy here for me at the moment for some reason.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
I'm just trying to keep an eye on the stream as well on YouTube, and it seems to be a wee bit laggy.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do.
Yeah,
But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
So it's not lagging for you then? Okay. Let me do it then, please.
Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Like for me, whenever I'm keeping an eye on my stream there, it looks like it's actually lagging. I'll check on my phone to see.
Ah, up there.
No, it seems okay in that. It must be on the
We're
browser
close
just.
now. It's just ahead.
On the browser on my computer it is, yes. I don't know why.
Steady yourself. Reparo! Almost there.
Yeah, it is cool, isn't it? Anyway, they've done really well with it.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Yeah, okay. Can I get rid of that? Thank you.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
So I need to go this way then.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Don't know why I'm destroying all of them, like, but it's good practice.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
You can, yes.
What's this? Professor Fig!
You can technically buy them, yeah.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Just practice.
What in Merlin's name?
Give me a wee second, guys.
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hey, compi-san. Huh? What are you talking about? Yeah, Egypt. See, sometimes the actual live chat in OBS isn't as good, so I have to have the live chat from YouTube itself. Sometimes, not always.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Yep. He's the banker.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key.
Your wife's portkey.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
This way, then.
Akimi, okay. Okay.
Stay close.
I don't even know if Okini's actually okay where he's at in Japan, but I know from
After
slang too.
you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Then, like over 4 centuries ago, makes it sound a lot longer than it actually is.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
One ugly looking fucker too, isn't there?
Professor, the armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
Lot of what, like, just not really doing overly too much at the beginning of this.
This vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Oh, fuck's sake. I was trying to get that.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Now I can get it before I go in there. 55 gold, nice.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor, Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Oh, come on, hurry up, hurry up. I don't want to tell. Run out of time, like.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Ready, we're going in.
Lumos!
Oh shit, I hate this.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Pretty dark on here.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Okay, here we go. Maybe we can do Lumos. So
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
easy enough, yeah. Until this part.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Expulso! Levioso! Confringo!
Protego!
Deposo! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
The Guardians.
Confringo! Expulso! Confringo! Levioso! Expulso! Defendo! Deposo! Confringo!
I don't think that's them all though. Oh, it is. Happy days.
Stay close!
Yeah, very much.
Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? Lumos. What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Huh? What do you mean, Iowa?
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
I saw a chest over here. We'll have to try to get all of them. Going in the right direction like that.
I need to align these. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to find my way out of here.
Oh, okay, I don't know. Oh shit, wasn't quick enough there.
Potato.
I think that's them all now. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's
Potato.
imagine doing Lumos there by accident instead of what I was meant to do.
Lumos. Potato. Lumos.
Right, I need to be able to get this correct.
Stupefy. 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 Lumos.
I keep hitting the wrong one there.
Lumos.
I wouldn't say that anyway. I find the very start of this being a bit slow, to be fair. Any other chests in here that I can open before I do this? No. Aye, there is. Won't belong to wear at Hogwarts though.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
Yeah, we're gonna follow your lead, mate.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
The goblins.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
What bygones?
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have... Oh.
I have no patience for traitors.
It really is, anyway.
Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Oh. We need to hurry up and get out of here.
No way out. Professor!
That was close. Like, really close.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
It's going to be interesting. See what house we can get into. Yeah. Hurry up and get up to the actual thing, please. Takes a while for it to load in sometimes, which is kind of frustrating because I'm sitting here now with a black screen and that's not too great, so I will have to edit that out later on. And I don't like editing videos, like, I just prefer to leave them as they are. But it is what it is, I suppose. Now we're at Hogwarts.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas Nigellus Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Oh.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Yeah, he's a bit of a prick too.
I'll be in touch.
So he is. There's no need to be a prick.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Bro, be quiet.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well.
Is that right?
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Right? Will we just accept this one, or will we choose a different house? What do you say, Iowa? Ravenclaw, yeah. Well, it's really down to the individual person, like, to be fair. But we all know Gryffindor is like one of the most popular. It's always, what do you call it? Will we just keep this one then, anyway? Just stick with Ravenclaw? Yeah, well, we'll just stick with this one then. We'll just stick with it.
You belong in Ravenclaw!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
He's a bit of an asshole, isn't he?
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress,
Yeah, he is a
it's my
grumpy man.
distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw Common Room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
It's a good job we don't have to
Well done.
do that ourselves.
Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
This could be one that goes up on the higher watched ones, anyway. Could be. I don't know yet.
Oh, looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Do 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 do.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Just have to wait for the right moment. One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here, ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason
No
to
idea,
be
anyway.
nervous.
No idea.
Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
I have to go now and meet other people too.
Must be.
All right.
Starting Hogwarts
Deep breath.
in the 5th year.
Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
That's one of them guys that you always seem to come across in schools, and they just like, quite literally like to.
I wonder why Madame Kagawa didn't become a professional Quidditch player.
I'm not sure this is the right spot.
You know, basically just like to do everything. Just love everything.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
Yeah, I better not keep her waiting.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Success?
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay.
Revelio.
Sure, all I have to do is just do that and walk
This way.
about, and I'll find the pages and stuff.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
And then one of them I can't get yet.
I would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
See, like this. It's like literally like a big tutorial at the beginning. And then you got these challenges, obviously.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that. Inside and outside of the castle.
I just do that. And I find most of them, like. So it's not too bad, like.
No time to waste.
See, you can see on the other side of the wall, though. There's puzzles there, and then you've got that thing, obviously. Oh shit. Not a good idea.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
No, not at the moment. Where's Central Hall again? Now we're going to Central Hall. It's handy being able to do that, but for the first few like levels, I won't be able to do like too much until after, and then I can go around, which is good. Yeah, well, it'll be good whenever I get to like explore more, because whenever you explore, you're able to find more stuff, and the more that you can find, the better it is.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Thank you for telling me that one now. See, there's a page there, but I can't get it yet.
It's the heart of the hive.
See that?
Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a bottle here there with friends.
Jeff, what's up? What's up?
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Yep, but not live, so.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
At least I think.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
There's so much
Good
talking
luck today.
in
And
the
remember to
early
use
parts.
your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Revelio.
I know there's a... field guide thing.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
My actual character looks more like me, but this one doesn't. Like, I don't have long hair. I don't sound like a woman. Well, a girl in this case. And I certainly don't.
The map is enchanted to help
Well,
you find
I wear
your
glasses,
way.
but not like that.
Incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
No, I certainly don't look like that. Unfortunately, I can't get that yet. Are you going to open the door and let me out? Thank you. What are you trying to say there, Iowa? Oh shit, my game just kind of went weird there.
Revelio.
Yeah, exactly, Jeff, exactly.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. No.
He really is annoying, like.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
That's your mother?
Levioso. A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned.
Oh, I understand now.
Starting with something small.
You look a bit like your mother.
Levioso.
It's starting to sound like an episode of How I Met Your Mother here.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Because now we've met Jess' mother. The PG version.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Yeah, no. Right.
A surprised opponent. Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This can't be your first duel.
I do enjoy a life duel.
Protego. Excellent.
All my students were this adept.
Well, at least we won that one.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
The whole time we're playing this now, I'm going to be like literally saying that this is Jess'
I
mother.
put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
Yeah, exactly.
A classroom
Anyway.
duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
You know that show, How I Met Your Mother? I never actually really watched the end of that, so I don't know how it actually went.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Why is my character shaking like that?
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might
See that,
be a
AI?
perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. Sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today
Something
was
like that,
sheer
Jeff.
luck or
That's,
actual
I can't remember
skill.
now exactly.
Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
But why is her hair moving like that? It's not doing it now. It is. It's actually still doing it. I don't know why it's doing that.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Well, it's telling me to go to this, down this way. And then up. So we'll definitely need to do that. That is weird, isn't it?
Revelio.
I seem to be having some stutter in there. Whatever's causing that. No, it's upstairs, isn't it?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Revelio.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
There's a chest and stuff in there. And behind. Hard to believe I've been live now for about an hour and 35 minutes.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Jeff,
So you are the new student.
the name
Have
is
you met Professor Ronan yet?
is combined with Io's choice and Bandana's choice.
Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. The summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Meeting of partners, thank you. Appreciate it.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Why did I say that in
After me.
the translated version into Japanese? Because it's technically arte. But in Japanese, that's what it means. Oh, I'm so silly sometimes, you know that? Only I would do something like that. What do you say, Jeff? Translate something into Japanese in my head and then say the actual translation in English. It's not the first time I've done that, and it probably won't be the last. I'm quite good at that. Do 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 do.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport?
That's
Put
not
our
good at
prowess
all,
with the
Jeff.
summoning charm to the test, right?
Oh shit. I'm not passing this
Why
one.
don't we have our newest student start us off?
Oh, you got one? I either don't do this.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm. Very good! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you have excellent control there. That's it!
Oh.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Yeah, it was definitely luck there.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Who's going first? Oh, she is.
Be sharp.
I let go too soon. Fuck.
What's this? There we go.
Oh, I'm gonna lose it. Don't you worry. Because I let go too soon.
Splendid! Here we go! Phew. Well done.
I was hoping to knock them out. Because if I had have hit them hard enough, it could have knocked the both of them out. And then I could have won.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh shit.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
I'm
This
not.
round settles it all.
I'm not good at this kind of stuff.
That is how it's done.
Very good.
Let us do this. There we go. Brilliant. Here we go. Yes.
That's it.
There's a tie.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
You a bit confused there, Riley? Oh, I hate the loading times. I can't remember if I have it saved on the NVMe or whether it's on the actual hard drive. Because if it's on the hard drive, then it's going to be a bit slower. I can't remember now which one it was saved on. Because on the NVMe's they're quicker. A lot quicker. Which I want to be upgrading that.
Gather your things on the way out.
A tight game. It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
But from Uganda to the UK, which is technically where this is, that's not halfway around the world.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
There's so much chatting there, isn't there?
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
No problem at all, anyway. Have a good day at work.
Using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian.
After my brother learned the summoning
Oh,
charm,
jeez.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me,
See you later,
I
anyway.
did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? And what a close match between you and Miss Onai. Invigorating.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
What ships are you using at the minute, Jeff? Just getting a cigarette here as well, so. I didn't even pay attention to that, so I don't even know where I'm meant to be going. Out the ways, or is it up the ways? I think it's out. Oh, the Alaskan's not that bad, or well, the Alaska, I should say, is not that bad, to be honest. That's pretty decent. Ah, shit. The silver could take a while, like. That don't help matters. I'm nearly sure there's something else about here. Or is it up here? No, it's locked.
How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Well, that's very true too, look.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Basically getting really good shots and stuff, isn't it? Like, that's how you manage to do it, and
Revelio.
experience as well. Because you are pretty experienced at playing that game, like.
The werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Booth.
Revelio.
I can't remember now which one that one was. Leviosa, I think. Aye. So Leviosa. Yes and yes. You see, if I was to play the Legends,
Revelio.
I'd rather like have somebody like you in my team that has the experience. And I'm literally going away from where I'm meant to actually go.
Revelio.
I'm not reading all that. Why is he glitching like?
About humiliation.
Right, where am I meant to go? The Montana skin is a big green dragon. Oh, yeah, it's pretty cool actually. Some of the skins that you have on your ships are actually pretty cool, to be fair. I can't get even into that. So I've ended up going the whole way around in the wrong location.
Do you think Elizabeth would want to
Tell you one thing, hey, you can fairly run on this. Well, that's good, like. So, out of all of the ships that you have
Handy resource indeed. Your
and the skins that you have, which one's the nicest skins?
Revelio.
I thought there was one here. Clearly not. I have to go this way. Nice.
Revelio.
Hang on a minute. My thing's a bit weird here. Can I change? They're all on an ultra pretty much. But I'll turn ray tracing off to see. Because it seems to be a bit glitchy and stuff. The hair's not moving anymore. But certainly doesn't look as good with ray tracing off.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed
For
my
fuck's
training?
sake, the hair's still
He
fucking
continues
shaking.
to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies.
Yeah, there's been
here,
a few
including seeds, potion recipes,
games to do with Harry Potter.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar
No,
with the
that's
shop
just
in
like
Diagon
set
Alley.
before that.
We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
You can create your own character and stuff on this, like, and actually play the game, and you can even explore and run Hogwarts.
I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates,
Thanks.
including his right-hand
Thank you for
thoughts,
coming along as well. I
Theophilus
appreciate it.
Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
I'm definitely nearly sure there is something on here. Aye, there. I knew it was there somewhere. I think that's the only one on here, right enough. Oh, that's not looking too great since I've had
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
collect a flying page near the broken statue. Well, that's not going to be too hard, is it? Because it's only over here.
This is the right area. I
Where'd
wonder
it
where
go,
the
though?
flying page is. Got it.
I collect the flying page in the defense against the Dark Arts tower.
A flying page must be brilliant.
Since I turned off ray tracing, it's got pretty horrible looking.
Weren't too much trouble.
So I'm going to turn it back on again. Where was it though? High up here. So I'll turn that back on again.
Hello there.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements.
It could very well be hacks in that game, like.
Wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
There usually does be, like, and most of the time they don't seem to care.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Levioso.
I got my first aid pages now in Hogwarts. Right now I need, oh shit, wrong button. Yeah, well that's it, like. And unfortunately it's going to get worse as well, because a lot of games don't really give a shit about things like that now. I need to check to see where I've actually saved this game as well. Whether I saved it on the hard drive or whether I saved it on the NVMe, because it is rather like bad the way it's loading up and stuff. It shouldn't be like this.
Hello, looking for me?
Right. Just getting a drink and stuff here. So, unfortunately, like on a lot of games, there's too many like cheaters on them now. That's the unfortunate thing. That's Don't you just hate it as well when you get an itch somewhere and then you go to scratch it and it won't go away? I absolutely hate that. And I mean absolutely hate it. Jeez, the humidity's that high here at the minute, like it's... Well, the humidity's still quite high in the house, I should say. Because I don't know what it is outside at the moment. It shouldn't be too high, because the temperatures obviously went down. But... where the hell is the temperature again? Ah, here. Apparently it's like 14 degrees outside at the moment, and there's supposed to be some rain. The humidity is like 93%. That's what the humidity is right now. It's not great, like, whenever it gets too warm. And I hate high humidity as well, like, absolutely hate it. What's the temperature there at the minute, Jeff? Oh, I hate high humidity, but it is the worst feeling ever. according to the thing in this room, the room temperature itself was like 28 degrees Celsius, which would be, I can't even remember now what that would be in Fahrenheit in freedom units. Because 28 degrees in one room is not freaking good either, like, and that's me literally sitting with a fan going as well, so. 28 degrees, not 29, 28 degrees C to Fahrenheit. It's about 82.4 degrees Fahrenheit in this room right now. Oh shit. I put my phone down there and it hit the escape button.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
We all know how it goes in Hogsmeade. And pretty much anybody that's seen this game being played. Where the heck's my thingy bobber? There. Do you know one thing I hate about YouTube on the PC? See, when you know that somebody has like sent you, like replied to you, like,
I was
and
glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
if you're like on theirs.
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
You hate playing on a legendary. That's the problem, dude. Too many idiots out there. It's one of the reasons why I'm glad I don't play
Revelio.
with too many people. I know there's one of them things around here somewhere.
Rumor has it there's an abandoned manor near Bargain.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
The water looks nice for ray tracing and stuff on, doesn't it?
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Oh, so that's what actually makes them. I wasn't really paying attention the last time. That's what makes that sound. Once I finish this stream tonight, whenever that may be.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
I must check to see where I've actually saved this game.
Seen the hippogriffs? Absolutely.
Likely already named.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
It's easier said than done, like, with this thing.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On Eye. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
That's right, I have to collect them at some point as well, the demiguise.
Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you. Revelio.
That's one of the ones on Hogsmeade anyway there. That's the second one.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Anyone casting unforgivable curses should be tossed into Azkaban. And I dare...
Revelio.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
Fair enough.
Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Well, I need to go over there. And then over there.
Revelio.
I thought there was a what do you call it in there too, field page, but no. A field guide page like, but I don't think there is.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
There isn't a good match.
Not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
How's it going there now, Jeff, for that?
I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Right, okay.
Curious indeed.
Well, my character's a girl, so...
How intriguing.
Muggles have made life hard for us since the dawn of time.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
I think that one looks nicer. With the colour. Anyway, at least.
Curious indeed.
intriguing.
Oh shit, too far. We'll do Elder.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
We'll do this one.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
3 defeats and 1 victory is not that good.
See me again if ever I
Definitely,
can be of further
you're having a bad day.
assistance.
That lot to do with the... What do you call it? The assholes, then I should say.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
But
That's
you
not good at
will
all.
soon enough.
So it's not like...
It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being
That's
able
definitely
to
not good,
grow
and there's a
your
weird
own
sound. Hang on a
ingredients
minute.
and brew
What the
what you
fuck?
want
I don't know if that's
when
coming
you
from
want.
outside or what, or
Let's
whether
have a
it's
look.
in this room somewhere. I thought it was my chair there for a second, but it's not. Dog across the street. It just sounds really weird. Like it's literally sitting out in the yard in the rain. Just barking away. Looking over the fence. Well, frig, losing money's not a good thing either, not. So it's not.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
No, thank you. Whenever you sit and play on AI, well, use AI rather. How much do you actually like lose?
Revelio.
What other games are you thinking of playing?
Revelio.
If it wasn't for my
The fuck? For these I have to do this. And then that tells me where I need to go. I really should have paid attention to that. It's got a barrel on the outside and some ropes. Here.
Revelio. Lumos. Lumos.
Cause doing this.
Reparo.
Ah, no, well, not doing that, I don't know.
Lumos.
Not gonna be able to get that in there. Well, at least I got another one done. Wait, whereabouts was I supposed to go again? The J. Pippin's potions. Which is there.
I'm well suited. Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Yeah, it really is weird that game, like.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
That dog is literally barking like crazy outside, and it's like 24 minutes past 6 in the morning. Where is that here? The magic neep.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of dittany seeds? Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Right, go and find her now, and then I know what's coming after this. Shit.
Revelio.
I was hoping that I would have been able to jump over that thing, but nah. Didn't really work out that way.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
That looks like they're actually going towards the bloody village.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down! What was that? Arresto momento!
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Do more of it!
Expelliarmus.
Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
No other way to do that. Yeah, it's on PC.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Alright, now I've got to repair.
Reparo.
A moment if you would. I will see what he wants.
What else was actually damaged? Oh, here.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Reparo.
Over here. What is that? Oh, I found a cloak.
Reparo. Maybe they didn't do more damage.
If it was possible, I would do that, Jeff.
Revelio.
We were just talking about you.
Yeah, can I like talk to him or what am I supposed to do? Because it's not going up on now this.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Thank you, I suppose. Right. I think that was the one, wasn't it? I'd rather put that one on. Better specs and stuff. Don't have enough for them anyway. So I can't do them.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined.
Revelio.
You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
There's one of them things there. But I cannot remember now how I'm supposed to actually get them. Well, I got to do the quest first and then go around finding them.
Revelio.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
Yeah, I can't remember whether... I think I need to start the quest, don't I?
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
It'll definitely be good to get the thing to unlock the chests and stuff.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well.
Yeah, I met him on the way into Hogsmeade. So
Now, what can
it'll be most likely back in the school when I
There's a
meet
face
him
I
again.
haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere.
If I can remember
Butterbeer forever.
correctly,
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
it's that way for a reason, Jeff. I'm sure
I
you
think
can
that
figure it
now
out.
might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Revelio.
Yeah, seen one of them things there.
I am certainly glad Serona was there.
And that she
Yeah,
isn't
it might do.
intimidated by
It might
folks
do.
like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Dee-dee-dee-dee. Alright, back to Hogwarts. I go down staircase. And I keep forgetting about that, and then I'm supposed to hit the actual thing. I keep forgetting about it all the time. I end up like literally going to like track it rather than actually travel. The humidity in here is so high. I swear. And I definitely need to make sure that my game is actually saved to the correct place too. Because, it's like I was saying earlier, like if it's saved on a hard drive, like it's going to be kind of slower at loading up and stuff. So it's better to have it on the NVMe. It's much easier that way and better. And quicker. A lot quicker. And you don't get like stutters and stuff. Whenever, you know, the way that a game would load, like kind of load up and stuff. You don't get the stuttering then. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the lockup we found at Gringotts. Okay. I had to go and see Professor Fig.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Yeah, well, I don't think I'm going the right direction. I should be going up the stairs, not down the stairs. But it looks like I should be going up the stairs, or down the stairs rather, but not at this point. I need to go this way and then down the stairs. Jeez, that was bright. Like pretty bright there. Down this way. And then out this way here. I think there might be another one of them things here. Somewhere. Oh, that's crap. I have a forgot whatever way this is not as doing my head in. It kind of feels like
Revelio.
kind of feels like it's slowing down. Which is not great.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Gonna be fun then. Come on, move out of the way, mister. Let me out.
Revelio.
There's a, what do you call it up there? A flue, so I'll go up to the flue.
Oi!
Oh wait, no, it's not a flue.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Right, everyone. I'm going to end it here. I need to go and get a shower and stuff like that as well, so. Thank you everybody for coming along, I really appreciate it, and anybody that's new here, if you want to support my channel, please hit that like button and subscribe. It would really help me out and push me out there to more amazing people like yourselves. And good night everyone, good morning to those in Asia and stuff, and to those waking up right now. So, good luck everyone.
Let it break.